It's a word we hear often, isn't it? But what does it really mean? It's more than just a concept tossed around in courtrooms or legal documents. It's the very foundation of our shared humanity, a promise that we all deserve to be treated with fairness, dignity, and respect. It's about ensuring that no one harms another, and when harm does occur, there's a system in place to hold the responsible accountable and to help those who are harmed heal. But let's be real, the traditional systems of justice, the most vulnerable among us, our children and those of us adults trafficked as children. When it comes to the heinous crimes of trafficking and exploitation, the systems designed to protect often turn a blind eye. This is where justice transforms into something we must create ourselves. It's about our united voices, our unflinching truth, and our courage to break the silence that has kept so many stories buried for far too long. There's a community rising up calling itself justice. Justice unleashed, speaking truth, inspiring courageous exposure. This isn't just a group, it's a movement, a testament to every survivor who refuses to let their story be silenced or forgotten. We're not investigating, we're declaring. We're not combating, we're revealing. We're not seeking permission to speak, we're reclaiming our voices that were stolen from us as children. When we think about the millions of children who have been sacrificed for profit, subjected to unimaginable horrors, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But here's the thing, every time we speak our truth, we deal a blow to the darkness that tried to consume us. Every time we extend compassion to survivors, we reclaim the humanity that our abusers tried to steal. For every child whose innocence was shattered, whose body was violated, whose spirit was crushed under the weight of exploitation, we stand as living proof of these crimes. Though the traditional halls of justice may remain closed to us, we create our own justice through unity, through testimony, and through refusing to carry the shame that doesn't belong to us. Our voices, once silenced, now ring out in a powerful chorus. We survived, we remember, we speak, and in our speaking, justice is served. This is not just a statement, it's a declaration of our existence, our strength, and our resilience. A profound and horrific injustice has been perpetrated against millions of survivors like me, children who endured torture and terror in their own communities, exploited for profit by organized criminal networks. To those who have overcome and survived but have never received acknowledgement or compensation, who still wait for justice that seems forever out of reach, I honor your journey. To that precious child within each of us, that little girl or boy whose sacred body was violated, whose innocence was shattered, whose right to discover life on their own terms was ripped away, I see you. Your pain was real. Your experience was real. You are real. Despite the world's failure to deliver justice, know this truth. You deserve justice. Your life holds profound significance. Your worth extends far beyond the horrors inflicted upon you and is not defined by what happened to you. To everyone who fought their way from complete devastation to finding a way to live and function, we lost the fundamental right to grow up naturally. We lost the right to feel at home in our own bodies. We lost the right to experience life without the shadow of trafficking and torture looming over us. Yet here we stand, honoring all those whose childhoods were sacrificed on the altar of greed and corruption, whose innocence was transformed into profit. Though we are owed profound apologies and compensation for these crimes, we face a vast criminal network that continues to protect itself through cover-ups and intimidation. This multi-billion-dollar trafficking empire may escape traditional justice in our lifetime, but we refuse to remain silent. Today, I honor every soul who has been exploited in body, mind, and spirit. To those who were silenced, scarred, and shamed, mutilated, manipulated and blamed, dehumanized, discarded, and forgotten. This tribute is for you. As you reclaim your body, mind, emotions, and soul, you take back what was stolen. You reclaim the night. You reclaim your innocence. You seize back your autonomy, your voice, your right to choose, your right to life. Despite their cruelty, they could not destroy your heart's capacity for love and compassion. That spark of life within you remained untouchable, no matter how they tried to convince you otherwise. While traditional justice may elude us, justice is served as we create our own justice today, by honoring those who have been wronged, by demanding acknowledgement of these crimes, and by standing as living testimony to these atrocities. We unite, unashamed and unchallenged, releasing the burden of shame that never belonged to us. Though we live with the daily impact of torture and trauma, we are miracles because we are alive and learning to thrive. Justice lives in our truth. Justice rises in our voices. Justice flows through our unity. Justice is here. So let's keep speaking out. Let's keep standing together, because every time we do, we shine a light into the darkness and we pave the way for a future where justice is not just a word, but a reality for every child, every survivor, and every person who has ever felt unheard or invisible. Together, we can reclaim what was taken from us and ensure that no one else has to endure the same fate. Together, we will rise, and together we will be the justice that we seek. Arise and shine.